Okay. Hmm. Bag, Ben, and Eduardo. Hello, how are you guys?
Doing pretty good.
Morning. What's up? What's up? Who's that that's just talking?
This has been.
Okay, Ben, how are you? Nice to meet you, by the way. I'm Jack.
Hey, Jack. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, it's kanji trades or whatever in the Discord. Anyway, I think so. I've talked with Bag and Eduardo before.
Yes, good morning,
Nice
Jack.
to meet you
Bernie
for the
here.
first time, though, Ben.
Thanks. Yeah, it's my first time joining the Zoom. I just usually look at the calls.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. We haven't done one in a little bit. I think it was like last week that we did one, or maybe it was Monday this week. I don't remember for sure. Okay. Oh, by the way, we're watching SQ above 223.7 right now. We'll scalp it probably like 225 max. Probably take profit before then though. But let's keep on looking here. Market's been pretty strange lately. I haven't been taking a lot of trades lately. Leo, hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. We'll be watching Caterpillar. I don't think it breaks today, but I've been watching it for a while above 245.8. That's a all-time high on it too, I believe. So pretty solid area. I guess we'll. Do we want to?
Jack, can you tell me the square level again, please?
I'm sorry. Say that again. I couldn't hear you, or
Oh,
whoever that was.
sorry.
Mary.
Can you
Hello?
tell me the square level again, please?
Square level. Yeah, we're looking at. Ooh, it's actually about to break. We'll look at it.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, maybe it's not. 223.7.
2237. Great, got it.
Actually, okay. Why is it pumping so hard? Get ready. Usually I don't trade the first like 10 minutes, but I'll just have like square calls up on my phone while we keep on looking through my watch list here. I'm pulling up on my phone. Square, let's go 6-4, 225 calls. We'll have those pulled up. But once again, we aren't buying those. What just happened? Oh man. Tough decisions. Okay. Okay. That's just the market right now. I'll let you guys know if I enter. If it breaks right now, we're not. We're just gonna let it go. But hopefully it pulls back and we can enter later today once when things settle down a little bit here. Where were we? I think we're like JPM. Leo, howdy. Mary, good to see you again. That's right. I think I listened to part of Salesforce's earnings call. I love seeing how it happens. I'm muted since I have construction in the background. All right, yeah, man, no worries. You're good, Bag. I used to trade Google a lot. I just don't like how the options move on it that much anymore. The option chains on Google are pretty weird. Mayor, did you listen to Cost's earning call or did you just look at it afterwards? What happened? I have no clue what happened with Costco earnings, so. Okay, I'll read it after. Oh, you read it after, I think, is what you're saying. Okay. Dollar Tree toast. American. Ooh. We'll move Spotify up. This Spotify level is pretty solid. What we like about it, right, is we obviously we see it bouncing here like 2 times, right around this point. 246-ish, 246.5. But we also like those that it becomes it is support back here as well, which is always a good thing to see. So what? Wait. Oh. Okay, that was a trend line that I was moving. Delete those. And we will make a line. Also, so another reason why I take this, right, is just because we see it's a pretty solid resistance, but it also could be some sort of like ascending scallop type of deal if you're into those like chart patterns, whatever. So that's what we like about it. Roku. So generally how trading goes for me throughout the day, guys, is first also what's okay, 77%. Good. Is usually first 20-30 minutes or so pretty much solely looking for those support and resistance levels. Once when that goes by for a little bit, I generally start kind of moving over towards, I'll go through my watch list again. And we'll be looking at more so like VWAP bounces, stuff like that. So with that in mind, let's keep on looking. Peloton up 0.3% today. Yeah, so also guys, so I never really trade right at market open. I just find it's kind of the safest way to do things. It's just at market open, there's so many different fake outs, stuff like that. It looks like we'll maybe take SQ here if it breaks. Maybe. We'll watch it though. Let you guys know. Anybody know what happened with Virgin Galactic? What's going on with it? Also, if anybody took those L.A.C covered calls, I think we're basically at max profit right now on those. So congratulations. We are at max profit now on them. Good job, guys. Congrats. Good stuff, right? So we bought it right around like, I want to say it was like 13.8-ish. We bought it right around here. Anyway, so right, we sold those 15 calls. So we collect all the equity gain up to 15. Now that it's above 15, right, we just now that it's above 15, right, we will end up selling all of our shares at $15 when our contract gets exercised, and we'll collect the contract premium, which I think was like another 60 cents a share or something. So really, all in all, not a bad trade. We're going to be making, right, 18 point or 13.8 to 15.6 is not bad. Dude, SPCE is a wild bag. I swear, like anything happens and that stock skyrockets. Yeah, I think we're just gonna let Square go. That's sad. If somebody bought it, congrats. But yeah, I think we're just gonna let it go, unfortunately. Junior levels. Yeah, so how are all of you guys though? How's trading going for all of you? Any questions about trading while we're kind of waiting for some things to play out? Question: how did you know DraftKings was institutional yesterday? Or in Bags, how Bags says it, Donkey Kong. Yeah, let's go to it right now. Basically, reason why I was saying that is we're looking at when it's trading here right around this pretty big resistance. If we go to the 1 minute candles, you're gonna see these basically huge volume spikes every time that it looked to break, and it kind of just consolidated around that zone, which did not give us a lot of hope for that. So like for example here, or let's even go here, right? First time it looks like it's breaking out, huge volume spikes, right? But it barely peeks its head over, and then all of a sudden people are shorting it here, driving price down, you know? So that's how you would know that it is an institutional type of deal going on there. That's also something that I think you just get a feel for, you know, and I guess you never for sure know, you know, but it's one of those things where I always like to do like better safe than sorry, you know. Ah. I think we'll long the Qs over 335 here, guys, as well. Reasoning, right, as we see it's been consolidating in this area. That's kind of like the top of the channel that it's trading in. So obviously breakout of the channel is always a great momentum play. A couple bounces like here, support here, and 335 is just such a nice whole rounded number. So we'll be ready for it. I'll load them into my phone right now. Let's go Qs. Let's go. We could go like, no, we'll just go 6-4. We'll go like 6-4, probably like at the money 335s when we do it. But once again, we aren't buying it right now. We're waiting for the break of 335 to enter. Oof. Oh, that's tempting. I mean, it probably won't break today though. Maybe it could though. It's only $1, $2 off. Yeah, we like it. We're gonna take it if it happens. So we have that Q level or the Qs. And we're gonna add Johnson and Johnson to that. We'll go like a 171.5. Dude, what is my computer doing right now? All right, maybe it's trading you. It won't let me like scroll on my charts. We'll refresh page, see what happens. Man, it's a gorgeous day out here in Colorado right now, guys. Gotta say. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. There we go. Love to hear that, Isaac. Yeah, you should come out sometime, Bag. Oh no way, you're in Miami? I'm headed over to like Daytona Beach later this summer. I know it's kind of a weird part of Florida, right? I'm at least from what I understand, it's pretty run down and stuff now. One of my really good friends lives out there though, so he's like best buddy of mine from high school. So I'm planning on going out this summer. I miss my vacations. Also, guys, exciting news. I think I'm gonna go back to Spain this summer. Maybe not exciting for you guys. Exciting for me though. I've been missing like traveling, that's kind of the thing I love to do. That's why I trade is so I can travel and yeah, Mary, it's beautiful. I'm trying to hopefully it's gonna be like mid-July that I go out. But my plan, Mary, is to walk some of El Camino when I'm out there. Probably start in like San Sebastian and work my way west, but we will see, I guess. You know, whatever the future's got coming. No way, Vag. A friend of yours did the entire Camino? That's wicked. Yeah, like I guess apparently it takes like a month and a half to do the entire thing. Maybe a month if you're like really fast. I would love to do the entire thing. Unfortunately, like, wow, that's impressive. Unfortunately, I don't think I could do it. So I think I'm planning on doing like a 1 week stint on El Camino. But we will see. That is really cool though. Sheesh. This is the worst part about trading right now is just waiting. When there's no great setups, waiting. It's kind of sad. Yeah, that's awesome, Bag. If market turns red, we will take ExxonMobil under this zone right here. Maybe not quite 57.95. Maybe we'll be a bit safe with it. We'll go like 57.9, but I'll move that up here with all the other stocks that we're watching. I wish TradingView had a way to do like daily watch lists instead of like having this huge big ol' watch list that I have to constantly move around. I wish they had something like that, but patience, they say. Exactly, Vag. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. I think you can. Wait, can you? Yeah, I think you can. I think you can make multiple watch lists, Isaac. But it's not something where I can just like click a ticker and move it over there. I have to like manually do everything over again. I think I even have to like add in all of my indicators again. Like I'd have to move in the RSI, NACD. I'd have to move in all of that again, I think. Oh, coffee. Totally forgot that I had some. Mm. Wow, Dollar Tree death. Earning. Ooh, Spotify's close, guys. Would you look at that? Let's move this up. Yay. I just want to take some trades, you know. Honestly, like I get pretty bored when I'm waiting like an hour, 2 hours just watching things move. Kind of sucks. Q's. ExxonMobil. Johnson and Johnson. Spotify. Speaking of Johnson and Johnson, has anybody gotten the COVID vaccine here? Knock. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. Nokia's pushing. Nice. You know what I love, guys? I love that you guys are telling me the company names by the tickers. That's freaking awesome. That is so awesome. Love that. That's how I am sometimes. Like I'll be texting somebody, I'll be like, hey, want to meet at Starbucks, you know, but instead of like Starbucks, I'll do like S-Bucks, stuff like that, you know. It's awesome. Love that. That makes me smile. Where was I? Why am I skipping Kroger? I just want to look at Kroger. We already looked at Dollar Tree. I think we were at American Planet Fitness, Roku, Walmart. What do I think about AMC? Obviously there's all of like the Wall Street bets hype around it right now. If you're like selling derivatives, man, you're gonna make a killing on AMC. I probably wouldn't just because of like how unpredictable I think it is right now. If you're selling derivatives though, maybe not a terrible idea to be doing like some sort of covered calls or maybe like a really wide covered straddle or strangle or something like that. I think in terms of like playing it like we normally do, like buying derivatives, I think that's overvalued where it's at. Implied volatility is through the roof on the options right now on it. I do see the like comeback story for them though. You know what I mean? I think I do see AMC as a business, you know, being able to come back from, you know, COVID and it's one of those things where like, yeah, streaming and entertainment is taking away a lot of their market share, but I don't think going to the movies is ever going to go away. And I think they're set up better than like Regal or other movie theaters. So I don't mind owning AMC. It's just kind of difficult with where they're at right now. You know what I mean, Mary? But yeah, I'm into it. And hey, right? Wait, when did you buy AMC? They're up freaking 30% today. That's crazy. What? Wall Street bets strikes again. Sweet mother of God, Mary. You bought it in 9.6? Jeez. So what? Are you up like what, 4,000% right now? More? I don't know. That's crazy though. Good for you. I think definitely with 1,000 shares though, Mary. I don't know how you feel. 254%. That's wicked. I don't know about you, but for me, I would definitely be starting to trim some of my position. Also, though, they do call me Mr. Paper Hands. So I guess it's totally up to you. I just like I have no clue where AMC is going, But yeah, that's awesome. Maybe start trimming. Maybe what if you started doing this? What if you trimmed like half of your position and then you started selling like weekly covered calls on the rest, Mary? I think that would be a pretty smart play to make. Well, Bag, here's the deal is when I'm trading, right? Very different than investing. When I'm trading, I definitely take profit very early on things, but that's just because I have such a low daily goal, right? Like honestly, I used to be shooting like 1% a day. I'm kind of more towards like 0.7% a day is good for me. Costco reversing here. Also, Spotify's moving, boys and ladies. Oh yeah, check that out. Mary, come on. So we did a class on this. What is a good strategy right now? Look at the chart in front of us here. What are we thinking for a good strategy here to play continuation to the downside? Yes, Bag, the VWAP bounce. Yeah. Honestly, Mary, same. Probably one of my favorite strategies. Right? Take profit probably right around here-ish on it. VWAP at like 379.5. Yeah, AMD is a big one. Just because AMD has some like crazy runs, I do find that the VWAP bounce on it's pretty good. Yeah, exactly the thought, Mary. So you can definitely play that if you're looking for a play on Costco. I don't know, I'm just always scared to play things after earnings. You know what I mean? But wait, it was Spotify that was close. Ooh, Spotify's really close. And the queues. Oh Lord, please don't all break at once. That's the most chaotic thing ever is when like multiple positions that you're watching all break at the same time. It's terrifying. In my experience, less is more. Usually I'll pick one or two to take trades on, and the rest of them I'll kind of let go. But we aren't watching that much right now. Spotify close. Queues are pretty close too. I'm gonna add Costco to my watch list. We'll move it. I don't think I'll take Costco just because it's after earnings here, but I do want to see if the VWAP strategy holds up on it. I just love watching stuff like that happen. So we'll move it up here so we can watch it. So Mary, I think last time we were talking, you were mentioning retiring possibly soon. When are you thinking? End of December. Shoot, that's really soon, Mary. Good for you. That's amazing. Congratulations. Super cool. Yeah, for sure, Mary. I feel that. there was a moment in time when I was thinking about maybe just like ending things, kind of just living off of, right, couple different passive investments like dividends and a wheel strategy that I'm doing, stuff like that. I think I'm gonna keep on doing this for a while though. There's that point in time where I was like, oh, maybe in like the next 3 years. But I guess we'll see how life goes. But for now, I think I'm planning on keeping on trading and stuff. Yeah, thank you, Mary. I really appreciate that. I really do. It's, a lot of hard work and stuff, but it pays off. It's honestly more than anything, it's kind of just a mindset where like, if you don't take a trade one day, whatever, you know what I mean? If you take 5 trades and you win on all of them, whatever. You know what I mean? I find for me, it's always best to just kind of keep the level head, never really get excited or down about anything. That tends to help a lot. I've never found emotions to help me trading. Come on, stocks. Somebody move up for us. Jeez. My dad just texted me. He goes, "You see AMC pre-market?" That's funny. I think my dad owns some AMC. I think it's more so he's just in it for like the memes. But yeah. Okay. That's kind of a bummer. I guess we're back on the hunt for something to trade, guys. What's going on here? Crazy. We keep on looking. Anybody have some good levels for us to look at? Because none of mine are breaking right now. Some are close, I guess. I mean, Spotify is really one good pump away. Same with the Qs. Johnson and Johnson's really running though. If Johnson and Johnson comes back to VWAP, we'll long it. We'll take the trade early. All right, we'll go through the watch list again, and then hopefully when we come back, we'll see some action on those stocks that we were looking at. Let's see here. Oh, did Costco ever reach VWAP? Oh, it did, and it went right through it. That's wild. I mean, if Johnson and Johnson pumps all the way there without like any pullbacks, anything like that, like if it really is just the straight up, then I probably won't take it bag. But right, I mean, you can't expect that to happen. I'd expect quite a few pullbacks in between now and 171.5. But yeah, the answer would be no. I probably wouldn't. It's kind of also, it's a kind of, I think, a call that you got to make when it happens. You know what I mean? Hold up a second here. Twitter? We could. Okay. How are these? You know what? Yeah, actually, we are going to take this Twitter level, I think. I think we're going to take Twitter probably just above highs here. So what is that? No, we'll move it up a little bit. We'll go like Twitter just above 58.45-ish. Yeah, Mary, I think that's a good way to put it. Oh, no. Come on, guys. Don't all break at the same time. Please show mercy. So you watch this. Twitter's going to bait us in. We're going to be watching Twitter now for about 30 minutes. And it's just going to consolidate at this level the entire time. Or not. Or not. It could break right now. So I guess I'll pull it up on the charts. Or on my broker, I mean. Twitter. Probably take like, we could go at the money, or we could, yeah, we'll go at the money. We'll go those 58.564s if it breaks. Spotify's close though as well. The Qs are also close. Okay. Just kidding. Twitter doesn't want it. Spotify maybe. Man, I never realized how much coffee really helps me in the morning until after I drink it. Like I woke up this morning and it was a freaking, crapshoot with my dogs and stuff. And then I had pretty bad allergies, because all the pollen and crap right now. As soon as I start drinking my coffee, though, like life is good. You know what I've been trying to learn more about is it's kind of more so like psychology part of things when it comes to trading, but I've really been trying to get a grasp on, right, trader emotion and stuff. Like for example, what we were kind of talking about bag with J&J making that huge run up. And then if that's breaking, we probably don't want to take it, right? Because greed, like people will probably be taking profits at those points, whatever, stuff like that. However, in the same sense, if some stock has been knifing for a while, going straight down, and it breaks a level, it's actually smarter for you to buy there, right? Because of the panic involved in retail traders and institutional traders, even stuff like that. So that's kind of been something that I've been learning on. There's always more to learn as you're trading. So that's been kind of a fun experience for me to learn about. It's a lot like it seems to me a lot like poker, kind of gauging like market sentiment, stuff like that. In the same way, gauging, emotions of people while they're in hands. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad example, but I like poker, so can't be that bad of an example. Johnson and Johnson's on a roll. Good for them. Which wasn't it the Johnson and Johnson vaccine though that was causing people all the blood clots and stuff? Wasn't that like kind of an issue for them? Yeah, definitely bag. Emotions are always going to cause you to, either hold trades too long or not long enough, and they're going to cause you to stop loss too early or stop loss too late. You know, it never helps you find the sweet spot. Come on, Spotify. I know you want it. I know you want it. Shishka. Kind of blows. I've been rolling covered calls on DraftKings for a while now. I think I'm going to be getting exercised on them, unfortunately. I guess maybe not, unfortunately. I guess it's max profit, but I was kind of hoping to hold on to the shares. Oh, well. Yeah, look at this. I guess if you guys really want to get into chart patterns, right? Bit of like a symmetrical triangle here. So it's basically consolidation, right? Right along like right here. Then if we drew another trend line like right here, you know, that's kind of what it's looking like to me. So when I look at that though, I'm not saying like, you know, that's a symmetrical triangle or whatever. I find it much more helpful to me to picture that as, you know, just what it is, consolidation right now with the Qs. So I guess we'll see where it goes after this consolidation period. Twitter, Spotify's close. Pull up, I think we're gonna go 6-4, 250 calls if it breaks here. So I really hope it does. I would really appreciate a nice trade right now. Wowzers. Let's see if the Q's bounce here, I guess. That'd be kind of neat to see after we just drew this up. Oh, look at that. Okay, guys, come on. How cool is that? That it's finding that resistance right at the bottom of the triangle. Like, I just love this stuff. That is so cool to me. That, you know, we can predict price movement like that just from drawing these freaking lines. Like, that is sweet. You know? Twitter. Twitter. Okay. Let's pull up those Twitter. Thanks for bringing that up right now, Bag. I totally would have missed it. Let's pull up Twitter 6-4. Let's go 58.5s, maybe 58.5s. Yes. Let's just wait for confirmation here. Good volume though. And I think we enter. We're a bit late on it, but I think we enter. So let's purchase some of these bad boys now. Cool. Cool. I think we'll have stop loss at like right here. We'll have a stop loss at like 58.4. Is that what that level is? 58.4? Yeah, I think that'd be a good stop loss. Oh, wow. Goodbye, Twitter. It was nice knowing you, I guess. Mega sad. Spotify. Spotify's really close now. Q's still consolidating in the range. Love to see it. Yeah. I guess we'll see what happens with Twitter. Let's see what my entry was. Entry was, let's see. Entry was 1.06, 1.08. So I think we probably have a little bit more room to watch where it goes. So I guess we'll hold for another little while. I guess we'll see if we see like 2 more 1-minute candles closing below this level. We'll end up stopping out. Okay. Cool. I'm once again 1.08, so I'm not really ahead of you guys. Do you guys use Schwab, by the way? I always ask that when people tell me their fills, just because TD. I've only ever had good experiences with Schwab's fills. E-Trade. How is E-Trade bag? I've never used it. What do you think of it? Do you like it? Spotify's close, guys. Come on, Twitter darling. Show me some money. Wow, look at that. Spotify, move, go up so we can enter. Hmm. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Qs are getting close here. Let's see if it breaks out of this triangle or not, I guess. Kind of curious to see. It looks like it's getting to the end of the line soon. You guys see what I mean though by it's consolidating? Though like it's slowly right coming to this one price point here. Yeah, I think it's pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. I love this stuff. Oh no, Twitter. Yeah, this might be a stop here. I guess we'll wait to see where this candle closes, but it's looking like a stop loss, guys. Unfortunately. We'll see what happens though. We'll let the candle play out. So we have one more 1 minute candle, I guess. So if this one more 1 minute candle closes below this 58.4, I think we stop out. We shall see. Come on, baby. Yeah, that's what it looks like, Bag. All right, that's definitely a stop. Mega L. All right, sell to close. 6. D. Dang. Well, big sad. I guess you could hold here with VWAP and stuff. I just don't want to. You know, that's kind of sketchy for me after we just saw the knife. But yeah, I'm gonna stop out. Big sad, guys. Hate to see that. I guess we wait for the cues. Spotify? No, Spotify sliced too. Exxon Mobil. Kind of close. Not really though. Yeah. What did I get out at? Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I'm out at 0.93 as well, Bag, actually. So we got the same fill. Rip. What is that? 10%? No, more. I think that's 16% loss. That was probably a bit more than we wanted to take. We probably should have stopped a bit earlier. But you know, it is what it is. On to the next. 0.924 for Mary Rose. Did she bounce off VWAP? Nice. That's funny. I guess we'll see if I think if Twitter breaks again, I think we'll probably take the trade again, honestly. Second time's a charm, but we'll probably wait until then to take anything on it. Yeah, it looks like the whole market's down right now. The Exxon trade might make it there. I guess we'll see though. Watch for the Johnson and Johnson VWAP, I guess, as well. Twillo kind of formed a double top on the daily range. Could possibly use that. 342. I wonder if there's any extra. Let's see here if there's any other times that. No. Yeah, no go for Twillo. It's kind of cool though that it did that. Exxon, Spotify. Q's. Oh wow, look at that VWAP bounce on QQQ. That's kind of neat. I guess you would expect with the, wait, no, we wanted the minute candles, not the 1 hour. I think you would expect with this break out of the triangle that it's going to continue downwards, right? Just looking at, retest, whatever. I never really do this though on like the daily time frame, looking at these chart patterns, like it's just not something that I find very profitable. Generally, I'm looking at like long-term stuff, but I think we start at the bottom of the watch list this time and work our way up. Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised by something we see. Starting with FedEx. No, not Walmart. That's pretty crazy. Let's check out DraftKings in just a second here. I'll work my way up the watch list very quickly until we get to it. Huh? It's crazy to me how quickly coronavirus changed our world. Like I had never even heard of Zoom before. And then all of a sudden coronavirus comes and Zoom stock is up bigly and everybody uses Zoom now. And it's kind of crazy. AMD is funny. Okay. Let's keep on looking. I'm like JP Morgan looks bullish to me. I just look at the chart and I'm like, so where do I enter? You know what I mean? Like I'm like, okay, maybe there's like some sort of trend line here, but like I don't really think there is, right? Like maybe I can kind of force something on it right along here. Maybe enter there, I guess, and swing it. Not really any one point that we can get long on it. Yeah, big sad. Maybe JP Morgan will show us something though. Starbucks, BYND, Facebook, Chewy, BCE, Oracle. Well, this is what we're gonna look at. DraftKings. UAP. Oh, shoot. That do be looking kind of nice. Lower volume on the pullback, all of that. We could. It's a possibility for sure. Hmm. Big volume today too on the run up. I think we take it. I'm just gonna do it. Just go light, guys, please. Go light on it, but I think we take it. See what happens. Let me watch it for a second here and then I'll get you guys a contract. Hmm. That's a big volume on the red candle. Yeah, let's see the NAs. Yeah, the MACD's looking like curling here in the 5 minutes. Hmm. I mean, I guess we take this and we have a pretty easy stop at 51, right? Anything below 51 and we stop out. Profit up to 52 though. Hmm. Jeez, look at it fighting right now. It's kind of cool to watch. We'll see. Let's see how this candle closes. I'll keep an eye on it though. I think if we are to buy it up, I think we'd shoot for those 6-4 52 calls maybe. Or maybe we go like at the money or in the money, I mean like 51 calls. No, I think we want to go 52s. But we'll see how this plays out here. You guys have any other questions about trading lately though while we watch DraftKings? While we watch Donkey Kong? Well, maybe not yet, Mary. And there it's gone. There we go. I mean, I guess if you're in it, Mary, I would have a stop loss at 51. If I were you, if you're in it, but I'm not in it quite yet. Yeah, I'm not in either right now. Hmm. I guess we could go more so like if it reaches above this 51.37. Yeah, exactly, Mary. That's exactly my thoughts too right now. If we see a big push here, we might enter. I mean, it just had such big volume too, and end of the day yesterday. The spread's kind of big, but Against better judgment, I think I'm gonna enter. Let's see how it reacts here. And then I think maybe we shoot at it. See what happens. 51.4, I think might be our entry. Also, I think we need this candle to pick up more volume too. Wow, tough choices. I would say if you are gonna enter, I'm gonna enter, but if you are, I would go super light, like super duper light. Like I'm shooting like 2% of my account in it. Like maximum 2%. But yeah, I just picked up the 6-4 52s. If we stop out, you know, it's not a big deal. It's a small loss, but I don't know. In at 0.99. Okay. I've got most of my contracts, it looks filled at 0.97. I have a few at 0.96 though. I guess we'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna move on. I'm just gonna set a stop on this for probably. Yeah, let's go stop loss at 0.95 on it. Yeah. 0.94 maybe. Let's go set a stop loss at 0.94. And then let's move on here so we can keep on looking at stuff. 0.94. Or not. Or it's just gonna push right now. Okay. Just kidding. I'm actually gonna trim half here. Yeah, let's trim 3/4 here, guys. Wow, what a push. Yeah, let's trim 3/4 of our position here, guys. And then we'll set a trailing stop on it. So I'm out 3/4 of my positions. Shimmy crickets, what a push. Wow. And now I'm just gonna set a stop loss on the rest of them at 1.1. 1.1. Boom. Review. Trading at 1.15. So if we get stopped out now, it's a win. If not, though, then I guess we let it keep on moving. Cool. Everybody have that stop loss on the rest of them at 1.1. Yep. Okay. That away. Well, that's a nice trade. Watching it like a hawk. I think we probably take profit on the rest at like 51.9. Yeah, of course, Mary. Oh, geez, it just keeps on going. Wow. Look at that VWAP bounce. Come on. That's pretty cool. Just saying. The Qs are making their ways back up. Is Exxon still slicing? No. Spotify. Twilio, DraftKings. Wow. What a trade. The contracts are so close to being sold for a gain here for me. Oh, there mine go. Cool. My stop on the rest of them just triggered at 1.1. Good trade, guys. Good freaking trade. Good looks there too, Bag, on the VWAP bounce. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, thank you, man. Love that, actually. That makes me smile. Maybe it's you that should start giving me the trades, Bag, instead of the other way around. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Exxon is so bearish right now. I kind of just want to short it now, just because of how far it's pushing to the downside. But once again, we got to stick to the trading strategy, and that is not it. Back to the 5-minute candles. Good trades, good trades. Oh, man, that is so cool. I looked at this at first, and at first I thought it was Johnson and Johnson, and I was like, wow, we missed the VWAP bounce. But nope, that was the one we just played. We'll be watching Johnson and Johnson still for the VWAP. Looks like Twillo's forming a channel here, guys. Pretty sweet if you ask me. You see this? It's trading in between these two lines, double bounce here, double bounce here. It's pretty sweet. Two different ways to trade this, guys. This channel that we're seeing form on the daily on Twillo. Mary Rose, Beck, what are two ways that we can be trading this? Up or down? Sure. So we can be taking, what do you mean by that? Give me a run through. The breaker bounce. Yep. There you go. I think we can be playing bounces on both sides, or we can be waiting for the momentum trades, right? So that'd be classified as, right, momentum trades if we're playing the break down here, the break up here, or a range trade if we're longing here. Yeah, exactly, Mary. So you're talking about range trading it. I think that's one great way to do this right now, right? We buy up calls here, buy up puts here, take it both ways. Or we can wait for it to break one way or the other, and then we, get short at the break here, get long on the break up here. So I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we'll see if this continues on, if it just consolidates in the middle here. Yeah, I feel like Boeing's my baby. I absolutely love trading Boeing. Too bad there's nothing on it right now. Any other VWAP, please? Come on, show me something. I guess VWAP to the downside on Starbucks, probably. I don't really like trading Starbucks derivatives, though. They just move very strangely in comparison to the equities. Wow. That's a pump if I've ever seen one. That's wicked. It's pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Oh, look at that VWAP bounce on AMD that we missed. That's pretty cool. Okay. What is this resistance here on Netflix? Pretty solid, actually. Not bad. Hmm. Maybe we take Netflix here. Man. Well, 1 for 1 so far, I guess. I am a little bit negative on the trading account. Barely though. I'm down like 0.11% right now on my account. So basically nothing, I guess. Kind of a bummer that DraftKings there, I went lighter in than Twitter, but so is life. I have an absurd amount of covered calls that I sold on L.A.C here, and it looks like I'm gonna get exercised, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping to hold the shares, honestly. I'm really bullish on lithium in general, but so is life. I guess max profit, so you can't complain. Bag and Mary, do you guys trade, covered calls or cash secured puts at all? Where did Netflix go? You have not. Yeah, I would suggest it, honestly. I think I'm gonna start doing the thing where I kind of do like a 1 a week type of deal, right? Because usually you're selling those weekly contracts. But yeah, you definitely can bag. It's right. You're taking your same trading ideas, right? Usually I range trade them though. Um, or we'll trade covered calls on a stock that we think is just kind of going to flatline for a long time. Um, and basically, right? So you're getting the capital gains on all of the equity, right? So for example, on LAC, bought the shares at 13.8-ish. We sold the calls at 15. So our max gain on those calls is right, or max gain on the shares is $15 because anything above that, we're going to get exercised and have the shares taken away. Right. So we make 13.8 to 15 on the shares. And then on top of that, we collect, I think it was an extra like 60 cents on the covered calls that we sold. So it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm really sold on it. That hedge fund that I was helping start up all of early this year. These covered calls are basically their funds like number one strategy. They do something called the wheel strategy. Basically, they have this really killer girl that does all the math crap, finding the intrinsic value of stocks, like way over my head, honestly. Like I know the very basics, but she's like on a whole nother level in terms of like intrinsic value. So like finding basically what this stock should really be trading at, like what the stock is really worth. And then they kind of just do a wheel strategy around that. If it's below that, they're buying shares and selling covered calls at that intrinsic value, right? So if it goes over, they make the equity gains from wherever they were up to that. Um, and then if it's above, they start selling their cash secured puts like just below it. And so they keep on collecting those premiums without holding shares on the cash secured puts until um, they get assigned. And then once when they get assigned shares, they just start selling covered calls on them again. It's pretty neat. Not gonna lie. I've never really run the wheel strategy per se, but I think it's pretty cool. Netflix. I think it's close. This is another high risk one where we go like super duper light in, but we'd pick up like 6-4, 5-15 calls on it. And it would be, it is a lot of work, Mary Rose, which is exactly why I don't do it. Well, I guess here's the deal: is the actual once when you have the intrinsic value, right? It's not that much work, because it's really you're just adjusting your trade on a weekly basis, right? So it's at the end of each week you adjust your trade. Right. So that part's not a lot of work. What's the hard work is finding that intrinsic value, which I do not do. It takes her a long time. It takes her like a solid 4 or 5 hours per ticker that they're looking at to find it. It's pretty cool though. She has to go through all the financials, all that stuff. You know, Netflix close. Just remember, guys, we're going uber light in this. Like, what I mean light, like we went light in DraftKings, but we're gonna go even lighter in Netflix. I'll let you know. I guess let's buy it here. Once again, very light, like super duper light. I got those 6-4, 515 calls. And I got entry at 4.2, guys. And I'm probably gonna take profit here. No, it's at 4. Wait. Yeah, 4.2 entry. We'll be taking profit very quickly on this, and we will be stopping out very quickly on this. So come on, darling. Push, push, push. I guess I'm up right now on it, but nope, just kidding. Not any longer. Now I'm at break even. I used to despise minute candles just because it gave me too much anxiety, but I'm starting to use them more. Yeah, what I like is it gives you a much more intimate view of like what the stock is actually doing. You know what I mean? It lets you see kind of more detailed price movement, which I like. Definitely not good for everybody, but I'm a fan. I'll be right back, guys. Stop loss is at 509.34. All righty, I am back. Our contracts are right at break even right now. Kind of just chilling. Low volume right now on Netflix. Wonder what the queues are doing. We'll move Netflix up here. Come on, Netflix. If we see above this here, the daily high, I think we have some room to the upside here. So there we go. Yay, Netflix. Woo! And pow, take profit, everybody. Boom. Big trade. You guys take that one? Bag, Mary? That was a nice trade. That was super easy. Nice bag. That's awesome. Good. Love that. Love that. Mary, you take it. And Mary's gone. We lost her. Why didn't I think we were chasing it? Basically, I mean, I think it probably was classified as a bit of a chase, but basically, right, we see it run into this resistance here, on this ride up, right? It hits this resistance that I had plotted out a long time ago, and it bounces really cleanly off of it. And so we really like that. So then once we see that bounce off it, we're looking at, basically going long above it based on, bullish momentum today. Definitely has had a bit of a run up, but that's why they call it momentum trading. We're trading the momentum on it. So definitely a bit of a chase bag, but I think it was a calculated risk type of chase, like not in a bad way. And Netflix really isn't up that much today. It's up what, 1.38%. So I'm okay with it. That's nice though. We're 2 out of 3 on the Zoom call. Love to see it. Twitter, good stop loss, guys. Come on. We'd be down bigly if we didn't. Boom. Johnson & Johnson just keeps on moving. Costco. Jumia. Twillo. Yeah, so like bag, for example, if it didn't bounce off of that resistance, if it had just gotten right over it, we wouldn't have taken the trade, but with seeing that bounce, it kind of gives us a bit more confidence in that level, if that makes sense, bag. Yeah, exactly. Also, what can I call you by? I feel weird calling you by bag. What's your first name, if you don't mind me asking? If not, I can keep on calling you by bag. But Bernie, okay, I'll call you by Bernie. This is kind of a really nice short level on Facebook, by the way. You see here, we see resistance here, 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 turn into support here and here. I think we'll take it. Once again, we're just going to be going light the rest of the day, kind of same position sizing that we had on Netflix. It's like super light. But we'll see what happens. We lost Mary somewhere though. I hope she took profit on Netflix. I really hope she took profit. Zit is toast now. Man, I would. Got herself a pontoon boat and trade off of the pontoon boat. That's the bummer being in Colorado, is I really do love the ocean. I'm terrified of sharks, but I do love the ocean. And so it's kind of a bummer being in Colorado. I'm kind of like the farthest possible distance from an ocean you can be in the US. That's why I like Boston though. Boston's sick. I don't know why I've been living there for the winters lately, you know? Are they terrified of humans, Bernie? Are they though? Cause like, I don't know, man. Those things in the water. Sheesh. Yeah, I'd love to see you, Bernie. That'd be a lot of fun. So by the way, I am positive on my account now. For those of you wondering, I'm positive about 0.5%. So a solid day, if you ask me. But I guess we'll see where Facebook goes here. Maybe we up that number a little bit. Ben, are you still with us? Crickets. Hey, what's up, buddy? Have you been taking any of these trades or are you just watching right now? Facebook close, by the way, Bernie and Ben. Nice, Ben. Don't tell me it was the Twitter trade. I would feel bad. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Which one did you take? Nice. Netflix wasn't half bad. We're waiting on Facebook here. We'll pick up like the 6-4, 325 puts. Let's see. So for Netflix, we got 4.2 to 4.41. On DraftKings, we did like 0.965 into 1.15. That was huge. On Twitter, it was a big loss. Let's find it really quick. On Twitter, it was 1.1 to 0.94 for me. So 1.08. See, that's one thing that I don't like about Schwab is right when you're doing market orders on like a lot of contracts, it splits them up into like big blocks, you know? And so what happens is it'll be like one block of your contracts was bought at 1.1, the next one was bought at 0.95, you know, or 1.05, you know, and so you kind of have to do the maths to try and find your average, but still a huge fan of them. Did you take the same contract that I did, Ben, on Netflix, or did you choose a different one like Bernie did? Nice. Love that. 5% gainer on Netflix was not bad. Let's keep on watching. Facebook's kind of flirting around with that level. Does receding volume worry us on Facebook for puts? No, for this one reason, right? We're seeing this receding volume is actually on the bounce here off of this resist or support, right? So we see this big volume on this drop down. And now that it's consolidating around it, it's receding volume, right? If it was receding volume here on this big push down, if it was like low volume there, we wouldn't even think about this, right? But because the volume was big here, now that we're just consolidating around, the volume is small, we're fine with it. You know, Bernie? Does that make sense? I feel like some of the things that I say can sometimes go over people's heads. I think that's pretty simple to understand. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Love that. Well, no reason to just watch Facebook. You use the 9 EMA, Ben? I don't really use any exponential moving averages. I literally, the only moving averages I'm using are the 50 and 200 SMA. And then obviously I got VWAP, RSI, MACD. Sometimes I'll use pivot points. I haven't used them in quite some time though. But yeah, that's what pivot points look like. I'll add the 9 EMA really quick just to see what you're looking at. EMA. Or not. Hold up, that wasn't the EMA. That was some dude that built that. There's the 9 EMA. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a little bit of a bounce off it. Like that. What other indicators do you use, Ben? Just curious. Cool. VWAP. Yeah, VWAP's probably the one that I use the most, I think. At least the VWAP's the only indicator that I actually trade off of, if that makes sense. You know, the other ones are, yeah, MACD is good. Oh Lord, do I click Bernie's link? Oh, I just clicked it. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Where did you send us, Bernie? We're looking at, what stock is this? Oh, it's Facebook. Oh, cool. Look at that. Are these daily candles? Nice, man. You got some pretty solid trend lines on it too. Looks good. Yeah, let me see if I can like share this screen with you. You're talking about this this trend line right here, Bernie. Boom. Pretty cool. Oh no, where'd you guys go? Share screen. Facebook. Oh, hi, Mary. Did you make sure to take profit on Netflix? We ended up taking it like 4.2 to 4.41 is when I got out. I was concerned because I didn't know if you had gotten it or not. Okay, that's good. It wasn't a big trade. I made like 5% on it. I think Bernie's was right around 5% as well. 1.5 to 1.6. So that's awesome. I'm looking at the unusual options right now. Why has AMC got so much bullish flow right now? That like terrifies me. Some dude just bought $1,300,000 worth of 40 strikes on AMC. Oh man, that is terrifying. I don't think I could ever do that. I don't think I could ever do that. With how high the IV is and stuff, man. Whoever did that has got balls, man. Let's keep on looking. If Facebook doesn't break here soon, guys, I think I'm just going to be out for the day. It's good trading day, right? 2 for 3, up like 0.5% on the account. Not bad. Spotify never broke, so we'll be able to be watching that next week. Johnson & Johnson, possibly towards VWAP. Twillo bounced. I guess we'll watch Twillo as well. All right, Ben. That's good news. We love to hear that if we're about to short this bad boy. Just break for us. That's all you need to do. We've got to break out. AMD's at VWAP. The buy signal. Oh, oversold. Oh, okay then. Well, that's unfortunate. What time frame are you looking at there though? The 1 minutes? Yeah, okay. I guess we'll see if it consolidates around here. You know, that signal will probably change. Big facts. Facebook has got like a quadrillion bottom if you're looking over here too. No, but yeah, all good stuff, guys. Love to hear that. We'll see where she goes. If she doesn't break, then we don't have to force anything. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there it goes. Goodbye, Facebook. And on to Twillo. Let me check out this new one they just sent us. Yeah, that actually your trend line's looking really solid on it, Bernie. It looks good. Thanks for sharing that. I might add that in myself. Man, Twillo volume's tragic. We aren't even going to bother with it, I don't think. It does. It doesn't, Bernie. Very long memory. So, Twitter. Cues. All right, guys. I might end up calling it a day. Yeah. See you, Ben. Have a good one. Bernie, Mary, I think I might be calling it a day here as well. Looking at this, Twillo's just got trash volume. Facebook doesn't want to break. Cues. Doesn't really look like it's happening here either. Yeah, of course, guys. Have a good one. I'm glad that we were able to make some money, you know, even if it was just a small amount. Yeah, of course, Mary. Ooh, all right. Yeah, big facts. You know what would be very ballsy is to swing some stuff through the long weekend. That's always terrifying. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it either. I don't even know what I'd swing. I see nothing. I see nothing. All right, well, everyone, I will see you all. Have a good one. I'm glad that we were able to get a good Zoom call in. All right, let's try and do another Zoom call like Tuesday or something. We shall see though. Bernie, Mary, I'll see you guys. All right, have a good one all.